welcome back to Watch Long Pod. This week we're getting down to business to defeat the Huns with Disney's Mulan.
The 1998 classic where one woman disguises herself as a man, battles to save China, humiliates an entire army of Huns, and inspires millennial workout playlists forever.
It's got honour, it's got humour, and it's got Eddie Murphy as a talking dragon.
Mulan sits on Disney's roster of princesses, but is she really a girl worth fighting for? Let's talk about it!
Is everybody ready?
Hi!
Welcome back.
This week we've been watching...
Mulan.
Or Mulan.
How do you say it? I've always said Mulan. That feels like a very southeast England pronunciation.
I don't know what I say because as soon as I think about it, I'm like, what do I say?
Overthinking it.
Yeah, I'm like, Mulan? I don't know.
Well, I think we're probably going to interchange between them throughout this video,
Yeah.
so...
No judging us, please. So, this was your first watch, wasn't it?
It was. I've seen a clip of this before. I was getting ready to leave the house and I was like, oh, I'm really into this film. I don't want to leave. But yeah, this was the first time I've seen it properly. And oh my goodness, what an amazing film.
It is a good film.
I take it you've seen this one 100 times?
Not 100 times. It's not been like one of my go-to repeat ones. But I have watched it a number of times and I do know all the songs. And I was actually in this as a musical when I was, probably about like 17, 18. And I played one of the ancestors. We all dressed in like white silk pajamas.
Traditional.
Yeah. I mean, we were just meant to look like cloudy things.
Oh, okay, right.
And we just scolded Mulan through the whole of it because they're on stage the whole time watching over everything.
Okay.
And we just sat there and we'd make comments. Like, it was scripted, obviously. It wasn't, it was the Disney Junior production. And, yeah, basically, anytime the ancestors had a line, it was basically going, what is she doing now? Like, oh, I can't remember what I was the ancestor of. I might have been the ancestor of love.
Oh.
We all were like of different things. Like one was strength and different, you know. I think I was the ancestor of love, if I remember rightly. It was a long time ago, guys.
Yeah, when you were 17, that was long ago.
Getting old.
No.
Yeah, but no, I do like Mulan, and I think for me, not enough songs.
Oh, really?
First half, banging, full of songs, and then afterwards we sort of lose all the songs.
I felt like it was a perfect amount of songs. It was just maybe that they weren't spread out enough.
I wanted more songs. I wanted a love duet between, you know, Mulan and Li Shang, like when he's pushed her away and told her to leave, and it's all like, oh, I'm brokenhearted.
Yeah, but at the point where he finds out that she is a she, there's only like 30 minutes of the film left.
Yeah, and that's where it would be a good place to have a song there.
Yeah, but he doesn't immediately fancy her, does he?
I think that she's singing about, they can sing about their conflicted emotions of the situation.
Okay.
I'd never thought about her that way, but now that she's a woman.
It means that I'm not gay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he could have been battling with his own sexuality, questioning.
I think that would have taken this Disney movie in a very different direction, but...
Yeah, it would have been more than a PG, wouldn't it? But the songs that we have got
Oh, cracking.
Absolutely blinding. Of
Please
course,
bring honor to us. Please bring honor to us. I love that one. Ancestors.
yeah, there's Mulan's a grandma. Such a great character.
Yeah, they do sassy grandmas good, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
I like in that opening bit where we're introduced to Mulan and like she's having to get ready for the matchmaker. And I love all the different things that they're saying, like, you know, you've got to have a tiny waist and you've got to be, you know, quiet and you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And obviously, if we're looking at that period of history in China, they were the you know, you did have to go through all of that. And, you know, it's a really good way to show children that actually, A, cultures are different, but B, things with, you know, history, things have changed.
Yeah, I think it kind of makes Mulan's defiance of that cultural norm even greater.
But I feel like she's not even that defiant of it. She just feels like she doesn't fit it. Because she's not going. She wants to do it well. She's praying to the ancestors to help her succeed.
And she keeps messing it up.
But she keeps messing it up because it's not who she is inside. And, you know, when will her reflection show who she is? What a cracker of a song that is. I mean, I think if you took that song and Let's Get Down to Business out, this film would not have done well.
Yeah, I mean, Let's Get Down to Business and Reflections are like masterpiece songs, I would say.
They are.
And yeah, I think you're right. They hold the rest of the songs up.
They hold the movie up, I think, because you connect with Mulan in Reflection and you feel, I think any girl who has been in that weird teenage awkwardness vibe of not quite knowing who they are, where they fit in, can relate to that song. So I think that definitely that song really makes you connect with her as a character. And then Let's Get Down to Business is just a banger. And the animation for it is point.
Oh, like, yes.
On point. Like, perfection.
Whole training montage. As far as montages go, it's got to be one of the best.
I love that. I love it. You know, it is genius.
Mm-hmm.
But before we delve too deeply into that, going back to the opening and obviously all of that, I love when she meets the matchmaker.
Yes.
That whole scene is just comedy genius. And you can see that Mulan's not trying to do anything wrong, but it's just all going wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it all starts with the grabbing of the arm,
the ink.
And then you just get the very memed where she puts the ink on her face. Honestly, I love that whole scene.
So I need to admit that because I'd never seen this, I had no context at all. But I have seen the memes of the matchmaker and I just thought she was a bearded lady this whole time. So I was quite confused when she appeared without a beard.
What's up with a beard?
Yeah. Of course, the matchmaker voiced by the brilliant Miriam Margolyes.
Yeah, which you've just told me this and I couldn't believe it. I was like, really?
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking about it and I'm like, yeah, I can hear her.
Plays that role of the matchmaker brilliantly. She's got the comic timing.
Oh, I love one of the comments she makes is that they're all saying, "Got to make sure your waist is small." She goes, "Too skinny." Oh, that's funny.
More characters that we meet at the start of the film. We've got Mulan's parents, obviously.
Yep.
And
Mummy and Daddy.
Mummy and Daddy, dearest.
And Gran. She's got the most family out of everyone.
She has, yeah. She's only the second Disney princess to have both parents alive at the end of the movie.
And how many have actual grandparents there?
Yeah.
Not many.
I know. But I get the feeling that while the whole family want Mulan to meet a man and stuff like that, Dad just wants her out of the house. She's a klutz. She gets on his nerves.
I know, he absolutely loves her. He wants her to do well because he doesn't want her to not be accepted in life. I think it's that fear of rejection for her. Because he, talks about the flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all, which has got to be one of the best lines from this whole film. It's very a powerful thing, isn't it, for him to say? But he knows that she's just a late bloomer and that she will find her place of where she fits. And that is in the army. After she chops her hair off dramatically.
Yes. And when she chops her hair off, we get one of the most strange pieces of music in the entire film.
I know. Watching it, I was like, I don't remember this. What music is this?
80s synth, electro. Like,
I felt like it was like a whole different movie I was watching. I was very confused at first.
Yeah. That said, I love that piece of music. That's on my playlist now.
It just was like, it didn't fit in. Like, we've had all this beautiful...
Yeah, like this traditional Asian...
Yeah, and then it was just, it felt out of place, but it sort of worked at the same time.
Yeah.
But the beauty of her cutting that hair off. So satisfying to watch. And then we also meet, before she heads off to war, the ancestors.
Yes.
The temple where all their ancestors are, and we are introduced to a pivotal character, Mushu.
Eddie Murphy. As Donkey.
Yeah, basically. That hadn't come out yet.
So. No, this was Eddie Murphy's first voice acting role, and actually his only voice acting role outside of the Shrek franchise.
Oh, wow. I guess he sort of realised that it's the same voice, so he can't do much else.
Yeah, that is something that, unfortunately, Eddie Murphy has been kind of typecast as Eddie Murphy in most things.
But I feel like he keeps to his lane in a good way that, we've said this before, there are some characters that it's so-and-so as. But I feel like when Eddie Murphy does it, where he's only done such few voice acting roles, you don't feel like, oh, it's just another character that is Eddie, whereas Mushu and Donkey, as much as they do sound alike, they are different in character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
So, and I think he does Mushu brilliantly, and a great character, and I just love that he is chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
He's been demoted from a guardian
to gong ringer.
Yeah, we don't know why he got demoted. All we just know is one of the ancestors just doesn't have a head anymore.
Yeah, was he responsible for that?
Yeah, because he went, yeah, thanks, Mushu.
Did pick up on that.
And then he destroys the stone dragon, and he's like holding the head up.
Pretends to be the stone dragon.
Oh, it's brilliant. And I feel like he does not help Mulan very often. He sort of makes things worse for her at times.
At times, yeah, but I think...
Like when he shoots the rocket out of the cart, and that reveals where they are to the Huns, and she looks at him and he's like, sorry.
I think it's unfair to say that he doesn't help her at all. He is a hindrance at times, but I think he plays the Jiminy Cricket role quite well. I think especially when she arrives at like the army barracks, and he's kind of saying like, they're not gross, they're men, and you need to start acting like that. And he kind of coaches her on how to be a man a little bit.
Well, because I guess for her, she's probably never interacted with men or boys before, because they wouldn't in that kind of time period and culture. And then we're introduced to hunky Li Shang.
Oh, is Li Shang a bit of you?
Well, I think it's when he takes his top off, we're all like, yeah, boy.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
And I feel for Li Shang, because when you first meet him and he's talking to the general, and he's trying to say, I'm worthy of this promotion and whatnot, and then as the general walks off, he goes, bye, Dad, and you're suddenly like, oh, that's not a father-son chat, and you've got the I don't know what he is, but the really annoying one that's like, this is not right, I'm going to tell the emperor.
Oh yeah, he's the emperor's sort of right-hand man.
Yeah, scribe or something.
Yeah.
Funny character, but I would have punched him if I was Li Shang. I'd have been like,
yeah, but at the end, his job does get sort of offered away to Mulan. He faints, doesn't he? Well, So yeah, he knows he's replaceable.
Well, I think he's that character who wants to follow everything by the rules, like it's by the book. This is this, this is this, this is this. But in war, the rules go out the window. And Li Shang knows that, and he's like, I got to train these boys and make them men.
Let's get down to business
to defeat the Huns.
Sung by
Donny Osmond.
Jackie Chan was the martial arts model for Li Shang.
Yeah.
And he voiced him in the Chinese version. And that's not the first time I have said that Jackie Chan voiced a character in the Chinese version. He was Beast in Beauty and the Beast. But it does mean that we have an absolutely fantastic music video of Jackie Chan singing Let's Get Down to Business in Cantonese.
It is amazing.
It is.
Let's just break down Let's Get Down to Business.
Let's just break down.
We're just going to have a breakdown.
Let's just break down. Yeah.
We're done.
When you turn up for work, you say, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm late for work. I had a breakdown on the way in. Oh, did you call the AA? No.
Wasn't that kind of breakdown?
Yes.
Oh. No, that whole sequence from A to Z is so clever, because it would be really boring to watch 20 minutes of training camp, but also if it just jumped forward quickly and suddenly they're all good, would also be...
It wouldn't have felt earned. We wouldn't have followed the journey.
Whereas with this, you get to see them be a bit rubbish, get better. And when he first gives the challenge before the song, where they've got to climb up the pole to get the arrow with the weights, and they're all trying, and he's like, and then the song's coming. As soon as he's like, you're like, yeah. And the line, did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? I'm like, yeah.
He doesn't know.
And she's like,
you're going to have egg on your face.
Egg on your face, mate.
See, something that I really love about that whole sequence is that it really just hits home that none of the men in that army are experienced in combat at all. They're all rubbish.
I'm never going to catch my breath. Say goodbye to those who knew me. I was a fool at school for cutting gym.
These are just ordinary men who have been...
conscripted.
Yeah.
And They don't know how to fight. They don't know what to do.
Don't know how to swim.
And I'll tell you, the Huns are scary. They are scary, boy.
They are.
But at the end of the song, what happens? Mulan succeeds. Or Ping.
Ping succeeds.
Ping succeeds.
Figures out how to balance, is it honour and strength?
Mm-hmm.
And use them together.
And to climb up and throws the arrow down right at Li Shang's feet. And he's like, yeah, boy. And it's a great moment because you can suddenly see he goes, okay, there's something here. There's something there that wasn't there before.
No, wrong film.
Oh, and then obviously we get the whole bit of them having to go off to war.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A girl worth fighting for.
I love the fact that a Disney film has an entire song that is about men missing the company of women.
Yeah, but it's not.
Rolling your eyes. I tell you what I miss most since coming to war. You know what they're hinting at.
No, they're talking about, because they're all single men and they, the friends that she's made.
You're only enforcing my belief.
No, they want to meet a nice wife. One who cooks. Who, what is it they say?
He doesn't want a girl for her looks. He just wants a girl who cooks.
Yeah. And then someone who adores my battle scars. And she's like, how about a girl who speaks her mind? And they're like, nah.
Oh, yeah.
No, again, I think that's a great song because it's sort of quite upbeat and it's like, a girl we're fighting for. And they're talking about why they're going to war so that they can, come back home to a lovely wife. And then
the song's cut short.
Bam.
Decimated village. What a powerful moment.
And also we see the little doll that we'd previously see the Huns pick up and say, I think this little girl will want her doll back. And you're like, oh my goodness, he's killed the little child.
The Huns were horrible.
And I think it's that big moment of shock for all of the army as well of, oh wow, this is real.
Yeah, the gravity of war suddenly hits them because up until this point, it's all been
play fighting.
Yeah, training and camaraderie, and now they realise
getting naked in the swimming pool.
What a great scene that is!
I never want to see a man naked again. It's when he's standing on the rock, and she's looking, and you're like,
your imagination just takes that one out, doesn't it?
Clever, very clever.
Yeah, but like very, very close to the knuckle for Disney. I think it's very risque.
Yeah, it is. But funny because you think, she's thinking, how do I get out of this without them like finding out?
Yeah, hide behind my fat horse.
But she's very slim. She's too skinny.
Mm.
That's what the matchmaker said. Not good for bearing sons. But yeah, after they see, when they're at the village that's been burnt to the ground, they realise, Li Shang realises that his father's, the general, has been killed.
Yeah, his helmet's brought to him.
And he's like, now I've got to kill them.
And then they're ambushed not long after that.
Yeah, they carry on the road and Mushu screws it all up because he sets off a firework. It's not a firework, but whatever it is, a flare.
Yeah.
And the Huns find them and are like, ah!
Gives away their location. And there are thousands.
Yeah, I love that bit where they're all coming down the mountain at them. And you're like, ah!
It is a real sort of, how are they going to get out of this one moment?
But Mulan, I mean, I say she's clever. It is a stupid thing to do because she pretty much could have wiped out her entire team.
Yeah, I wonder how much of it was calculated and how much of it was just pure luck.
Well, I think she'd realised she could cause an avalanche.
Yeah, she shoots the
But-
rocket into the side of the cliff. Avalanche takes out all of the Huns somehow.
But none of her team.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, perfect. But she does have to rescue Shang, and like she's going. The horse. I don't know how the horse is making it against the avalanche. I'm like, that horse would have been taken away. So he's obviously got to be really strong.
Yeah,
That's all muscle, not fat.
Yeah, a fat horse wouldn't be able to run that fast.
No. And then they all get saved. But she's wounded.
Yeah.
We don't really. Do we see how she gets wounded? I don't think we do, but.
No, I don't remember seeing how it happens.
But she's like clearly been stabbed or something.
Yeah, she's unconscious.
And she passes out, and then that's when they find out because they have to take her clothes off.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the doctor must have been shocked.
Whoa! Yeah. Hopefully that is a trustworthy doctor.
Yeah. And she tries to obviously tell them like, I'm sorry, you know, blah blah. And it's like she's just saved all your lives, and you still only care the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah, it seemed like a real poor justice.
Yeah, but obviously she's meant to die according to the law. But Shang saves her because she saved him.
Yeah, but that really weaselly guy is like, it's the law. Oh, I hate him.
He's like, hold the horse back.
But yeah, Shang's like, no, a life for a life. There you go. My debt is repaid. And they just leave her.
They leave her with her horse, Mushu, and the cricket.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the cricket, the lucky cricket.
Oh, not lucky cricket.
Yeah.
Depends which way you look at it. He's had to go to war.
And he's been paired up with Mushu, which can't be easy.
But if she hadn't been left, she wouldn't have heard that the Huns survived and warned everybody.
Yeah.
No, they didn't believe her.
No, they didn't. But
one thing I did really like was that she warned them all, and you could tell that her friends that she'd made, they really wanted to believe her, but they had to listen to their, leader. And so she had to go off and find another way to get people to rally round. And eventually when the Huns do arrive and they capture the emperor and they're all trying to break in, they pick up that giant, whatever stone dragon.
It's the dragon, isn't it?
They're trying to bash open the door and she goes, I've got an idea. And they straight away drop it and they're like, we trust her. We don't care that she's a girl. And she said that line before, you trusted Ping. Why is Mulan any different?
And then she managed to get all of them dressed up as women.
It's brilliant. It's such a good idea because she realizes as a woman she's invisible, and that's how they're going to get in the palace. And they use what they've learned in Let's Get Down to Business.
Oh, when they climb up the pillars.
Yeah.
And then you've got that moment where Li Shang just pulls up and he nods at Mulan. He's like, yeah, I'm on your side. Yeah. We're all in this together. I trust you. Let's go.
We're all in this together. Yeah. And they do a great rescue mission.
They do. And during that rescue mission...
Oh, I like when he goes, oh, look, it's just concubines. Ugly ones.
Yeah. And then the fruit they take out from their costumes, one of them's got like melons. One's got apples. But yeah, I thought that was a very funny detail to add in there. Again, the sort of rude...
But kids aren't going to get that, are they?
No, so it was rude enough to get away with it. But it's not in your face.
There's a lot of things like Mushu says that you think, oh, you probably shouldn't say that in a kids film. Like, I can't remember. There was one, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, he has a lot of like one-liners that are like quite cutting to people. But
yeah, I did get the feeling that Disney were trying to create another genie.
yeah,
And,
but I feel like it's different enough that he's got his own.
oh, you can't compare them.
No.
You can't compare them. But they picked a very charismatic actor and gave the same kind of witty, like quick-witted
Yeah,
replies and
and I'm
snappy
sure he must have had some leeway with the lines and a bit of improv in there.
things. Yeah,
He's a comedy genius, and they obviously would want to play on that as well. But yeah, we end with Mulan saving China,
the whole of China.
the whole of China, and the emperor's like, "Yeah, girl, you come work for me."
Yeah, and she's like, no, I just want to go home.
Yeah, I mean, would have taken the job, brought my family to live in the palace, but
She doesn't want all that. That's not why she did it. She did it for her dad.
yeah. And she's allowed to take home the sword and the medal.
Yeah.
And her dad just throws him to the side because he doesn't care. He just wants Mulan, which is quite sweet.
Heartwarming. And then Li Shang is like,
Well, no, because the grandma goes,
I'm going to go off to war next time.
No, just first the grandma says, oh, I wish you'd brought home a man rather than a medal. And then Li Shang walks in and she goes, oh. And he's like, is Mulan here? And she's like, I'm going to war next.
Brilliant line. So yeah, we get the happily ever after lovey-dovey thing.
But it's not too, I feel like it's not too in your face.
No, it's not. It's a very, very small element of the film,
and it's
really.
actually the emperor that pushes him to be like, pushes Li Shang, and he actually says the same as the dad. The flower that blooms in adversity is the rarest and most beautiful of all. He said, don't let her go. The emperor knew.
He knew.
That's why it's emperor.
I like when Mulan throws her arms around the emperor, and the guy's like, "Is that allowed?"
I think we should rank the film.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Here she is, Bar Mulan.
Returned home.
Returned home with her sword and her medal, or the Hun sword and medal. She does look a bit concerned that she's going to get told off here, but I'm a bit like, mate, you're going home with a medal from the emperor. Don't be worried.
And a cool sword.
Yeah.
So which board?
Last week we did what? What did we do last week?
Last week we did Hercules.
Hercules. And where did we rank that? It's this one. We put at 16. What are you feeling?
I think this is better than Hercules.
I absolutely disagree.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I would 100% watch Hunchback and Hercules 100 times over than Mulan.
Wow.
And I'm not saying Mulan's a bad film. I love Mulan, but I just prefer I prefer these two.
See, now I'm really thinking. Hercules has a better comedy.
Yep.
In terms of the songs, I'd say they're about equal in terms of quality.
Yeah.
Hunchback, I feel, is a deeper movie.
The animation for Hunchback is 10 times better than this. Because, not saying that the animation for this was bad, but I feel like they didn't go heavy on detail in this. You think about that scene with the stained glass window in Hunchback and how phenomenal that was.
Mhm.
There weren't any moments. This was more, there was a lot of stuff in the foreground, but when you actually looked at the background, it was quite minimal on detail.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to put it like too far below
No, I'm
these.
happy to put it at the same level as these. I think they're all sort of in this same ilk, but I just would prefer to watch those two over Mulan.
Should we put Mulan at 17 then?
If you're agreeable to it.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to use my wild card here.
You don't want to wild it.
No, because the thing is, I don't completely disagree with what you're saying. I think that part of it was because
You've not seen it.
I'd not seen it before, and I was very, very impressed.
And you were disappointed with Hercules because you had high expectations.
Yeah, I think that's playing a...
And I feel like if you
Part.
watched Hercules again with lower expectations, you'd probably enjoy it more.
Yeah. I think you're right.
And I think all three of these are quite level. I'm not, I think they all deserve to be in that same area together.
Quite interesting that the Renaissance is supposed to be the best period of Disney, yet we've got some of these down as far as 17.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably shuffle all of these up, but
Yeah, they probably will move up along the way. I don't know why we've left a big gap.
because you didn't want to put them that high.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I also think we do know we've got the likes of Frozen, Tangled,
Princess and the
Princess
Frog.
and the Frog coming up, and they are going to be big hitters as well.
We have also
Um,
got Pixar movies
Yes.
thrown into the mix.
So some of those will take up some of those spaces. But I feel like we have been a bit harsh with Hunchback and Hercules and Mulan. I feel like they could have been up a little bit higher, but
Yeah, well,
we'll see how it goes.
things can move around. It's all good.
We go with the flow here. Okay, what's next week?
Do you know what's next week?
No, I never know what next
I
week
know
is.
you never know. Next week we've got our second Pixar movie. It's A Bug's Life.
Oh my goodness, I love A Bug's Life.
So do I.
Yes, I love A Bug's
I
Life.
haven't seen A Bug's Life for a very long time.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Heimlich.
He's my favourite.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching it. Really looking forward to
To be
watching
fair,
it.
I'm pretty sure I watched A Bug's Life a few years ago. Someone was like, "Yeah, put it on." But I love that it came out at around the same time as Ants.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next
We'll talk about that
week.
next week. But yeah, love Bug's Life, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too. Well, make sure you've watched it. We will see you
Next week.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Is everybody ready?